NBC's Lilia Luciano is in Marietta, Georgia, with the latest on this story. Lilia, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ann. Raquel Nelson's attorney was outraged at his client's conviction. Now he says he's surprised at an unexpected twist in the case. Along with her sentence, Raquel is being offered a brand new trial.
If you would stand, the court would like to now impose sentence.
After facing the loss of her 4-year-old son AJ to a hit-and-run driver,
being found guilty by a jury,
Raquel Nelson appeared in court yesterday to face her own sentencing in a case that's angered many. In the spring of last year, Nelson and her 3 children got off the bus on this road in the Atlanta area where options for pedestrians are very few. The closest crosswalk was a third of a mile away, so the family tried to cross 4 busy lanes of traffic to get home.
And I was trying to hurry up and get home so we didn't have to be in the dark.
And that's when driver Jerry Guy struck them, killing little AJ and injuring his mom and sister. Guy, who had a previous hit-and-run conviction, admitted to drinking earlier that day. He served 6 months in prison and was released on probation.
I know, nobody gets up that day and says that I'm going to kill a 4-year-old. So I've had to forgive that portion of it. However, I think to come after me so much harder than they did him, like I said, it's a slap in the face.
A jury convicted the 30-year-old single mother on charges of second-degree vehicular homicide, reckless conduct, and jaywalking. Her defense attorney was stunned and deeply upset.
I was shocked, and I was wondering if they had heard the same case that I had heard.
The case sparked widespread outrage. More than 140,000 people petitioned online for leniency. Nelson faced a possible 3 years in prison, but on Tuesday a judge gave her the unusual choice of community service and serving 1 year on probation or go to trial again.
I'm not familiar with this ever happening. The judge took it upon herself to basically grant my client a new trial. I was very pleased with the decision, and I think she made the right decision due to the facts in this case.
Which path will Nelson take is still unclear.
Hopefully we can move on from this situation better than we have been.
We reached out to prosecutors, but they say they can't comment on the ruling because the case is technically still pending. Ann?
All right, Lilia Luciano, thank you so much. Raquel Nelson is now joining us exclusively once again, along with her aunt, Loretta Williams. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Raquel, when you heard the judge say 1 year probation, what were your emotions?
1 year probation, it was better than jail time, of course, so I was just happy to be walking out of the courtroom. Relieved? Yes.
Knowing you're going to be able to see your children without having to go back to jail?
Yes.
The judge went further and offered you an opportunity to go through the trial again. Do you want an opportunity to clear your record?
That would be good. We're weighing our options right now. There's a part of me that doesn't really want to go through it again, but by the same token, I'll look at it and say, if I've done it once, if that's the greater purpose, and not do it again. So
to some degree, it's about a measure of how much faith you have in the system. As to
that also.
And so you're assessing that now. Is that fair to say?
It is. Like I said, when she said what she said, it was a relief, and I thought it was a wonderful thing. I mean, I probably could have kissed her if I could have, but it's a nice chance. If I can start over, then that would be great too. And if it's a process, it's not over yet, but there will be an end.
Are you counseling Loretta? Are you counseling Raquel to go through this again? What's your advice to her? You've been with her from the very beginning, I should mention.
Absolutely. I basically I'm here as her support system, and I'm going to be here with her to the end, just like I have been all along. And basically, whatever she decides, I'm going to stand by her and make sure that she gets the support like she's been getting. We're just so very thankful to the judge and her decision, and we really thank her for that decision.
Do you think she can endure? I know I'm speaking about you as if you're not here, but do you think Raquel can endure a trial again, knowing her?
I think my niece is a very, very heroic young lady. She has been very, very strong, and she has made herself strong for her other 2 daughters, my other 2 nieces, and I just look at her as a champion at this point.
I know that this case has brought out an outpouring of support. We heard Lilia just report about that. Is there a takeaway after all that you've been through that I suppose is to some degree compensating for you? Is there any sort of peaceful place you can get to based on what's happened?
Yes, just the fact that the judge was able to exercise such leniency in the situation, it gave me a hope, that maybe the justice system may not fail, and just an outpouring of support and everything has really been excellent throughout the situation, and it's helped hold me up and my family up. So, once you've gotten to the bottom, you have to go up.
And so you're going up?
Yes.
How long do you have to make your decision?
It's about a month,
30 days.
Yes, I believe it's 30 days.
All right, well, I guess we'll find out what you have to say. We'll look forward to hearing what your decision is, but no matter which way it goes, I can see that there's a smile on your face, which people have been wishing for you. Raquel, thank you so much for speaking to us. Loretta, thank you so much. Such a pleasure. Thank you.